audience will be expecting CEO to be maybe 50 plus or 60 plus. I think the young age, the young blood, the enthusiasm when I enter the business, and the technology. Quality education is a long-term commitment to the society. We had a huge investment coming into Kerala. HiLITE Group has also made a commitment and made an announcement.
Every story has a maker, a visionary who dares to dream, create and inspire. Hello and welcome to this brand new episode of Story Makers. This is the show where we are bringing to you those visionaries who have done a lot in life, and with their stories we get inspired every time we hear. My dear friends, I'm your host Simran and I'm supremely excited today because I have with me a very young entrepreneur, a good looking, dashing, but yes, he's done so much that he's made it to this show today. He has a lot to share in his story and I'm super excited. I will not take much time. Please allow me to welcome Mr. Ajil Muhammed. He is flown all the way from Kerala and he is the CEO of HiLITE Group. A very warm welcome to you. How are you, Mr. Ajil?
Thank you so much. Thank you for the welcome and for the introduction.
Yeah.
All good, all good. How are you? How are you
I'm doing pretty fine and so good to see you. A very young entrepreneur, and I have so much to ask you today. So first of all, I would like to hear, you have been into your journey, although the journey has yet started, you're quite young. So what was it that in your childhood that you thought, and you're here, you're the CEO of a larger group. Please tell us all about what inspired you to be here.
So of course, like you said, no, the HiLITE Group has had a very humble beginning since 1996. My father started the company, and throughout the journey, like just like how HiLITE Group has grown, I've seen the growth of HiLITE Group, and so since my childhood, I've been watching his moves and watching his strategies, watching him enter new markets and doing business. So of course, it has inspired me to enter into this world of business entrepreneurship that has been there since childhood, and I've been watching my father do a lot of things, right? So it has been an inspiration. My father has been an inspiration since childhood, and that's why I'm here today, and yeah, I'm grateful to that.
Wonderful. So now that I hear that your dad has been, inspiring you, so of course there must be some lessons that you've learned from Mr. Sulaiman, that I know his name is that, and of course he's an inspirational leader for you. What is that one thing that you say that I saw in him and I wanted to be like him?
So like I said, no, he is a people management. The main quality what I've seen in his ability is that the people management, the way he deals with people, be it the investors, the customers, or his own people, the family, the HiLITE family. Like I said, no, since 1996 he started with a very humble beginning, with a very small office of 50 square feet. And today we have grown to a company where we employee strength is 10,000 people in various sectors, in various markets. So that's the growth you've seen, right? In less than 30 years, it's almost 3 decades now. So the quality in what I've seen in him is the people management, and of course in all the situations, be it ups and downs, I've seen him stay grounded and humble.
Wonderful.
That has inspired me the most, I think, the quality, if you ask me that.
Superb. And what a great learning that we have here, that every person who's acclaimed, who's reached to a level, has to have a great humble starting. And of course you have to be grounded. And that I see in you. You look so grounded as well. Now I would like to know, Ajil, here you are the CEO of, it's a huge group, HiLITE, and doing a lot. There is so much under this umbrella. Could you please tell us what is HiLITE Group all about?
So before I talk about the HiLITE Group, I think since you said CEO is a larger role, and of course the audience will be expecting CEO to be maybe 50 plus or 60 plus, I think. And it's not easy to be a CEO, to be in this position, and I've not come straight to the CEO seat. So I've started from a very humble beginning, and so I've been in the sides, I've been in various ventures, and I've started from very young age actually. So and officially I've entered into the business at the age of 21. And with we have a group of schools under the name of HiLITE Group Education Initiative. It's called the White School International and the White School. So I've entered into the education market first, and then I moved on to the other ventures, and I've been experiencing in all the ventures of HiLITE Group, and now I'm the CEO of HiLITE Group. And yes, to talk about the HiLITE Group, we are into various sectors. The major one is real estate, of course, because my father started as a contractor in 1996, and later on we went and he moved on to become a developer in Kerala, and we have been a pioneer of a lot of projects. For example, to instance, I would like to mention that major project could be an iconic project called Focus Mall, which is the first shopping mall of Kerala.
Oh wow.
And he has been the first person to introduce ready-mix concrete way back in the year 2001 in Kerala, the state of Kerala. And yeah, we went on, the group has entered into a lot of ventures like education, F&B, entertainment, hospitality, healthcare, and a lot of ventures. And yeah, that's all what HiLITE Group is about.
That's so wonderful, Ajil. Now that I hear when you're told that you started at a very young age, now like 21, and you're like 26. Viewers, I'm mentioning he's so young, he's just 26, and look at the way he looks. It's so good looking. Now, Ajil, I would like to ask you, like that you were literally like a child mind. Like 21 is, of course, you're growing, but you started with an educational institute or whatever the HiLITE was doing. What was that role that you started with?
So I started as an executive director of HiLITE Group Education Initiatives, and we had 2 schools under the sector, under the education wing, and I took over as the executive director, like I said. And it was my privilege, and I was grateful actually to my father and the group, because I got to work with my childhood teachers at the school, because we had my childhood teachers working in our schools. So it was a privilege to work with them along taking the schools forward and education forward. And I think again, education is majorly for 50, 60 plus people, and 21-year-old, what is he going to do in education? What change is going to bring in education is the question I faced most of the time when I entered the business. But then at the age of 21, when I entered, it was the COVID time.
Okay.
So when the COVID time hit, the education was completely standstill. It moved on from offline to online, complete online.
Exactly.
It was a complete transition to online. And be it a 60 plus experienced guy or a 20 plus fresher, 21 fresher, is almost the same.
Correct.
No one had experience in this transition. Correct. So everybody was same.
Right.
And being young, I think I was fortunate enough to quickly adapt to the technology changes. So I could easily shift to this online thing, and we went on, carried this online education and under our schools, and it went smoothly, I think. So that helped me actually, the young age, the young blood, the enthusiasm when I entered the business, and the technology updation, that helped me to quickly adapt to the new age education.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, of course, when you say you're young, of course, you're like more open to things and you adapt soon.
Correct.
Now, here, we also know that the education initiatives that you're doing here, these are merely for socially that you're doing for the society. Now, why is that you're doing this thing for the society? Like, what is the aim behind it?
So of course, as a group, as the family, we strongly believe that what an individual can do to a society, the major thing is education, provide quality education.
Right.
I think you can just provide food, shelter or clothes, but that stays only for that moment. But quality education is a long-term commitment to the society. So we strongly believe that motto. And that's why we went ahead and started 2 schools in Kerala. One, the White School International, like I said, it's a premium 18-acre campus. It's the most beautiful campus in the hill station, and it's the first IB continuum school. We provide 3 syllabi, and as IB is becoming quite popular in India,
Correct.
I think I need not explain what the IB is all about.
Yes.
That is why, because we wanted to provide quality education to our own people in the state of Kerala.
Oh, wonderful. Now moving further, now that we know that you're the CEO, that you reached to this level, there is some kind of a leadership style that you're carrying. As a leader, you are, of course, you said there are about 10,000 plus employees that you already have. What's your leadership style?
To guide 10,000 people to lead in front, I think it's not an easy task. So I think, like I said, what I learned from my father, my beloved father, that to stay grounded, humble, that is a key motto to the leadership style. And I think I try to interact with all my people, all the family members, and try to understand what they're going through, what is the problem at the ground level. That's what keeps me going, and keeps the HiLITE growing and continue to success.
That's wonderful. Also, Ajil, I know that HiLITE Group is, of course, it's a huge umbrella. There is so much that you're doing. What are the latest projects that you're doing right now?
Real estate is one of them, and we have couple of latest launches. The latest launch being the residential launch is HiLITE Olympus.
Okay.
And I think I just want to mention little points about HiLITE Olympus because it's something stands out from the other residential projects of other developers. The major key points of HiLITE Olympus is, of course, the amenities which we provide in the residential development. It's a 938 units of apartment, and it's a large project. When you compare the markets in Kerala, it's quite a large project. And we provide 100 plus amenities within the building. And the major key highlight of the project HiLITE Olympus is that it has got India's largest terrace recreational floor. In the sense, most of the apartment projects, if you see, the terrace is not usable. It's all service floor. Correct. So we have provided a separate service floor for this project, and on top of that we have a recreational usable terrace floor with all the amenities possible. We have provided on the terrace floor, including infinity pool, gym, squash courts, be it anything, restaurant, guest rooms, everything. We have tried to provide maximum amenities on the terrace floor as well as the ground and the podium level. So that's a key highlight of the HiLITE Olympus project. And also we have other developments across the state. We went ahead and launched a couple of retail shopping malls actually.
Alright.
So currently under the portfolio of HiLITE Group, we have 10 shopping malls in Kerala, where 4 is already in operational and another 6 is under various development stages. We are planning another 3 more which is on the design table at the moment. So we'll be going ahead and launching those 3 as well in the coming months. So that's the key highlights of the latest launches of HiLITE Group.
Superb. There's so much that you're already doing, and I really wonder what future that you have. I'm sure it's going to be brighter and brighter. Now, Ajil, you are into, of course, construction. You've got schools under you. What else? Like, what is that this specific thing that you would like the audience to know that, look, we're also doing this? What is it that?
So we are also into entertainment business, like I said, entertainment in the sense we have a multiplex chain which we started recently, couple of months back. We just completed almost a year now. So we have 8 screens under operational now. It's called Palaxi Cinemas, and this year in 2025 we are planning to open another 19 screens, which will be total of 27 screens at the end of 2025, and we plan to reach 100 screens by next 4 to 5 years in Kerala. And we want to expand to the other states as well. But our primary focus is in Kerala because that's our hometown, God's own country. So and we also have a couple of other ventures. We have 4 to 5 F&B brands, which the major brand is Hug a Mug. It's a coffee business. So we have a coffee chain in Kerala. Currently we have 9 outlets in Kerala, and again in that brand as well we have a strategy plan to expand to 100 outlets in South India in the next 4 to 5 years. So that's the key plan for the Hug a Mug where that is concerned. A new market which we have entered is the healthcare. So we have started a healthcare brand. It's a mother and child concept. It's not a multi-specialty. It's a mother and child, premium mother and child concept called LN9. The first outlet or the hospital will be in Calicut, our hometown, where our corporate office is and our base is. So we want to expand that also throughout Kerala and to the other parts of the country as well. So that's how it goes. So we have a couple of other ventures as well. So yeah.
It's just not couple, they're huge. You're into almost all the industries, and wow, you're doing a great work, making good money, and of course you're inspiring so many young entrepreneurs, I'm sure, who are watching you right now. They're going to be really inspired with the way you're talking, with the kind of confidence that you carry and the kind of work that you're carrying. It's amazing, I must say, Ajil, you're doing a great work. Now here that I know, like HiLITE Group is into so much. Right, Hug a Mug, it's a very cute name that you have given. But why only Kerala? Why not move to other parts of the country? Like, you know, you can be expanding. Like I just heard that you want to move to the other states, but you want to move internationally also. I want to know where all you're, going to be placing yourself now across the world.
So our primary focus is Kerala because we have an emotional connect with Kerala and the Kerala people. So that's why we want to focus on the Kerala, because by 2030 we believe that, and the survey shows, the government has released a survey that by 2030 Kerala state is going to be the Kerala state is going to be one city.
Oh wow.
Being part of the urbanization, right? What
Right.
urbanization, the way it is going
It's growing, yes.
compared to the other states. So Kerala has that advantage, and the
Hmm.
infrastructure is becoming much better with new
Mhm.
national highways and the other infrastructure coming up. So we want to primarily focus on Kerala, but like you said, no, we were expanding. The group is expanding. We
Yes.
are entering new markets. So
Yes.
part of that, recently last year 2024, we have ventured into UAE market.
Oh,
So we are now
wonderful.
global brand, and we are planning couple of projects in Dubai and various other cities of UAE. And we also started couple of other ventures in UAE, like the digital printing media. We have started a business there,
Okay.
and real estate investment firm business there. So couple of other ventures in the UAE market. So now we are a global brand, not just a Kerala brand. We are a global brand.
So wonderful. So now that you're expanding so much, going all across places, doing so much. Now that you're in Dubai, of course that's the reality thing that you're doing, a real estate thing. But the other part is also that you're into some digital printing, media printing, right?
Correct.
Which you just mentioned. Whose brainchild is this? Who's giving you all the ideas to do all this?
So circumstances, situations, opportunities, we realize certain opportunities, we just enter, we just immediately take decisions. So my father is the guiding force of the group. So he's the chairman of the group. So of course, the opportunities which we see, right, we don't want to miss the opportunities. We just want to continue to grow. We just want to stay focused. And since you mentioned the money part, we are not focused on the money or the turnover. Money comes with the actions, right? So we
Correct,
just
correct.
want to focus on the opportunities and employment. So what gives us the most satisfaction and happiness is that currently the group is providing 10,000 people. We are touching on 10,000 families directly. And indirectly we are focusing on 30,000 plus indirect families. So that's where we want to focus on. We want to provide more and more job opportunities. We want to touch more lives. So that's where our focus is. That's why we are entering different markets, different sectors. We are diversifying our portfolio.
What a great thought. I've just got to know from very young chap here, I've been really insisting upon, because you really have to see the thought process. Here when he is growing, he also wants the other people to grow with him. That the kind of people they actually grow. When you grow, you take others and grow together. Wonderful thought, Ajil. Like when I see here that you're of course expanding across, there are a lot of investors who must be keeping an eye, because like for the people who would want to work with you, like as a and get employed under you, there could be people who would like to invest in the projects that you're carrying. Do you also welcome the investors?
Of course, we do have investors for all the projects. That's how they help us to grow, right? So
Right.
without the support of the investors and the customers, we won't be able to grow to this level. So with the help of the investors, of course, we're planning a couple of other projects, and that's how it goes. And we have a set of investors already, right?
Okay. So here also investors who would like to, you want to invest in God's own country, which is Kerala, then of course this is the place, and Mr. Ajil is all here that he can help you through. You can be a part of the HiLITE Group. Now, of course, we know that just 2 days back in the global summit in Kerala, you have done a very big announcement. Now I want to hear from the horse's mouth, what is it all about? And we've also heard that you are the second person after Adani who's done this kind of a huge, I would just say it's an announcement. I want to know from you, what is it all about?
So I think just to give what the announcement is, that we had a Invest Kerala Global Summit happening 2 days ago, the last weekend. It is an initiative by the government of Kerala, and it's a very we had a lot of delegates coming across the world flowing down to the Kerala.
Right.
And Kerala being a small state, I think the other parts of the world underestimate the market of Kerala. We had a huge investment coming into Kerala. Part of the commitment, HiLITE Group has also made a commitment and made an announcement saying that in the next 5 years, we will be investing 10,000 crores, that is $1.2 billion in just Kerala, with various sectors, various projects. So we'll be bringing in, we are entering luxury hospitality, healthcare, like I mentioned. We want to expand that portfolio as well. Like I said, we already have 10 shopping malls under various development stages, another 3 more incoming. So that is another set of expansion plans. And of course, residential and commercial development. We want to bring in an iconic commercial tower in Calicut, our hometown, something similar to what Dubai has seen, right?
Wow.
Like Zabil 1 and Omniat. So an iconic tower which we want to bring down to Kerala. So we are focused, like I said, we are focused in investing in Kerala, and we strongly believe that the Kerala has got the potential. It's growing. It's a growing market, and Kerala will be something like in the next one decade we see that it's Kerala's decade, and we are confident in that.
Wonderful. I like literally saw those stars like in your eyes. I could see that twinkling eyes when you talk about your own place called Kerala. You want the place to grow, and wonderful work that you're doing already. Now here you are very young, and I've been saying this. At this age, of course, you have other aspirations. Of course, you would just not want to work. You would also want to party. What is Ajil doing if he's not just working? What else that you do?
See,
What's your hobby maybe?
see, the enjoyment and the satisfaction, the happiness which I get when I do certain things, right? These kind of jobs, that is a happiness to me. I mean, that gives me the pleasure and the happiness. I mean, partying or so those things are not for me. I think giving, touching, like I said, not touching people's lives gives me the most happiness.
Wow.
So that's what gives me, keeps me going, and keeps the family going, keeps the group going. And I think, yeah, I find time. I'm into. I like driving, so that is something which I look into.
You go for long drives.
I go for long drives. I like cars, so I try to find time to go for drives when I'm free. And since I have projects across the state,
you get the chance
I get a chance to drive across the state.
Wonderful.
And we have new infrastructure coming up, new roads coming up. That opens up to much better opportunities and good long drives, right?
Brilliant, brilliant. Now, where are you going to take this HiLITE Group to? What is your vision? Like, what are the other projects? Of course, we've known of the projects, but what is your vision? Let's say after 5 years from now, where do you see yourself and your company growing?
1996, from a very humble beginning, my father started, and now we have a employment strength of 10,000 people. So, like I said, our focus is there. So next 5 years, my the group's personal goal is to reach 50,000 people, 50,000 families, 50,000 lives we want to touch on.
Okay.
So that's where our focus is, and we want to reach that level. That's why we're continuously diversifying our portfolio. We are expanding in various sectors. We have a strong set of team, and it's not easy. I mean, it's not just my father or me or our close family is doing the business. We have a strong leadership team which is guiding the various sectors, and that's why we are keep on growing, right? And without the team support, the family support, I think we cannot grow.
Right.
We cannot reach that success. So
Correct.
that's a strength. That's
Right,
to be honest,
exactly.
that's a strength. The
That's
team
a strength.
strength is our strength. So
Correct.
I think that's what keeps us going. So we want to reach that 50,000 lives in the next 5 years.
Okay, wow. Again, a very great thought that you're carrying, that you want to again touch more 50,000 people, and I'm sure you're going to be doing this super soon, just not 5 years, maybe 2 years down the line, and you'll be achieving that. Now, lastly, the very important question is, since that you have started very young in your life, like from your childhood, you saw your father, but there are youngsters at this point of time, at this age, they're still contemplating as to what should they do. Like, they're not having a fixed goal, or maybe they do not have a godfather, or it could be that they don't get the right path to follow. Now, like you have already achieved at the age of 26, you are a CEO. What is your advice to them? What is that they should be consistently doing so that they can become either like you, or of course they start on the journey to be you?
No, to be honest, I was fortunate enough to enter in this business world.
Right.
With my father being the chairman, of course, I had the privilege to be here, and I was fortunate enough, thanks to Almighty and the family. And I'm nobody to advise the young entrepreneurs, because there are a lot of senior successful entrepreneurs and businessmen in India, in our own country. So there are a lot of people, but I think I just want to add on one point to the young entrepreneurs or the young people who want to enter the business. To try to find the passion. So what my father tells me from my childhood is that you should focus on your passion. You should identify where your passion lies, and focus on that. So my passion is this. It need not be the same for you. So your passion could be the journalism and the so certain way. Everybody will have their own area of passion, area of interest. So first identify the area of interest and then focus over there. And when you work with passion, you don't feel like working. You don't feel it's like a work. Every field of business, be it business, journalism, or influence, any sector, there's challenges.
Correct.
So when you have the passion, when you have the drive, you don't feel like you're working, or you don't feel like there's challenges coming in your way, and you don't feel like giving up. So that's where the young entrepreneur should focus on your area of identify the area of interest, and then focus over there and work with passion. Go with the passion, and always have that enthusiasm and the drive to go ahead.
What a wonderful thought. Here again, another takeaway that we've got is that please try and find out your passion and of course make it your profession. So here again, there are so many things that we've learned from this show on Story Makers today with Mr. Ajil. What all that we've learned, I'm sure, if young entrepreneurs, if you are watching, make sure that you follow them, because of course he came with his own legacy, but we also have some legacy in us. Probably we are that much competent to do something if we aspire to, you know, and if you have a right vision and thought, or maybe if you really think that okay fine, I have to follow this passion, you can really do it like Ajil is already doing. So very thankful that you came in and you gave your interview here, because we always love to hear such stories. Thank you, Ajil, for making on Story Makers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. This is Simran signing off, but I promise I will be back soon with yet another great visionary. Take care. See you.